This is Music Man in his man cave, and Spider-Man is having a very bad day, or a very bad week, or a very bad month, or maybe even a very bad year in Spider-Man 2. Starring Tobey Mcquire and Kirsten Dunst and Willem Dafoe and James Franco. And this one starts right off. Poor Peter Parker. Things are not going well. His life is completely falling apart at the seams. He is trying to be the superhero that everybody needs him to be, yet at the same time he's not able to keep up with his studies at school. He has made a decision that being a superhero, he would put Mary Jane in danger, so he's basically broken off their relationship, and she's still in love with him, except that she's fallen for some astronaut. And it just happens to be his boss's son. And so it's very, very interesting how this is all playing out. And when things can't get any worse, then Spider-Man starts to fall from the sky and to lose his powers. And so it's just it's a really bad time for Spider-Man, and he's trying to figure out who he is. In the meantime, Dr. Octavius has found a way to harness the power of the sun, but he makes these big, scary octopus arms that can help him work on his experiments, except something goes terribly wrong. Of course, they always do when technology goes wrong, and the arms end up getting fused to a spinal cord, and also they tap into his brain, which is basically making him evil when he's really not evil at all. He's really a good guy, but the octopus arms are telling him what to do and controlling him. And in the meantime, James Franco, who's playing Osborn's son, is really out to get Spider-Man. And so this all plays into this. How's Spider-Man going to deal with all this? All this is coming out of him at one time. I think that as I watch this movie, and if you've ever had a bad day, this is one of the best superhero movies out there. It's really good. It has fun, witty, comic moments. It has then very, very sad and just heartbreaking moments in it. The actors are just nailing their parts. Mary Jane nails her part. Tobey Maguire's in top form here. James Franco playing the young Osborn, we know he's gonna be the next villain that's gonna probably fight Spider-Man. Here he is just full of venom and slapping Spider-Man in the face. And so I have to say that this is one movie that I definitely will give 10 out of 10. It's fantastic family entertainment. Coming from a Christian perspective, it's not appropriate in some parts for young children, probably under the age of 13. There's a part, spoiler alert, where they're in the hospital and the bionic arms come alive. And when they come alive, they start tearing the place apart. It's one of the scariest moments I've seen in a superhero movie. Terrifying, could scare little children probably half out of their wits. So you want to use discretion when showing this film. Other than that, at this moment, I can't really think of anything in the movie that is really, really inappropriate for young children. I think it moves along pretty well. It's more of an adult comic book film anyway. It's not really designed and geared for small children. But if you want a great movie and you want a great time watching a classic movie that is, if I was going to make a top 10, it would be in the top 3. And sometime I will do that. I will make my favorite superhero movies, because I really can relate to this guy because he's a geek like me. And so I can really understand him. So if you haven't seen this movie, or you haven't seen it for a long time, pull it out again. You're going to be surprised. It's one of the best Spider-Mans out there. From Music Man's Man Cave, signing off.